tonight into tomorrow should be the final significant, by April standards, round of snowfall that we in the Willamette Valley should experience. So this is a video update on what's going to be occurring the next 24 hours or so. As always, I will start off with the National Weather Service watches and warnings, in which case they have issued a special weather statement for the Willamette Valley and the northern Oregon and southwest Washington coast. In addition, a winter weather advisory exists for the Coast Range and western slopes of the Cascades, with a winter storm warning being on the eastern slopes of the Cascades, plus the central/southern Oregon Cascades, just based off of how this low pressure system is going to be moving south and then a little bit to the east, giving this area a little bit more snowfall than the northern Cascades. I'm going to show the satellite image this time. I haven't in previous videos because I feel like it's pretty important to show how the cloud cover is going to be impacting how much snow the Willamette Valley may experience. The cloud cover is much more scattered with this low pressure system here compared to what we saw on Monday, and it's not exactly like this, but the clouds out here and how it's more covered was how Sunday night into Monday's morning system was more consistent. Because the clouds are more scattered, snow totals will vary based on where you are at, even across the same elevations as a result. Otherwise, the setup, not really much has changed from yesterday in terms of this low pressure system, which is currently right off the coast of Vancouver Island. It should keep on rolling south and then looks like going to tilt eastwards before likely disintegrating or merging into a second low pressure system Wednesday night into Thursday morning. This low pressure system should go east and make landfall somewhere in northern California or far southwest Oregon. The only real change I found from last night into today was that the second low pressure system here is weaker than I previously anticipated. So as a result, the precipitation chances for the Willamette Valley are going down for Thursday. In terms of what's causing this low pressure system to bring possible snow to our area, because of the scattered clouds are wrapping around the low pressure and it does not make that long of a trek over the ocean. It doesn't have enough time to modify the air mass / warm it up, and because we already have had a couple of primer systems, the air's already cool over us. So these bands will bring up moisture from the ocean and then send it into the Coast Range and the Willamette Valley. Going on to the timeline and the temperatures for Portland, because this is a north to south system, Portland will get the heavier bands first compared to Corvallis and areas further south. I do have a full transition over to snow early Wednesday morning, probably actually a little bit before 5 a.m. The low temperature probably will be about 32 or 33 degrees. Expect lower temperature and heavier bands though. I do have it transitioning out of snow into a rain-snow mix and then fully rain probably right around the 8 to 10 o'clock hour, probably going full rain right at about 11 o'clock with all snow melted if any accumulates by then, with it rain chance ending probably between 1 and 5 o'clock, with it remaining dry likely throughout Wednesday night into Thursday morning, though there is a off chance for some isolated rain-snow mix that could occur Thursday morning, especially with the low temperatures getting right around freezing again. Corvallis, very similar. The only real change is that the precipitation will end later, so I do have the chance of precipitation for Corvallis ending actually closer to about 6 to 7 o'clock rather than I'd say 3 or 4 o'clock for Portland. So just keep that in mind, especially for the evening commute, though the dry period will stay for Wednesday into Thursday. In terms of the snow totals, I am expecting for the inland valleys, I'm thinking most areas will see a trace to 1 inch of snowfall melted by 11 a.m. The areas that will receive the heavier bands or heavier cells will receive up to 2 inches. For areas in the Coast Range and the lower northern Oregon / southern Washington Cascades, 4 to 8 inches, higher elevation 6 to 12. The central Oregon Cascades, however, I am forecasting higher snow totals of 10 to 20 inches, and of course lower snow totals in eastern Oregon about 0 to 3 inches depending on your elevation, with the Columbia Basin being the biggest loser of 0 inches forecast from this. Other forecast notes, as I noted before, the snow will be far more showery than Sunday/Monday's event. And while I am noting an isolated rain-snow mix on Thursday morning, more areas will be dry than they are wet. However, that should change overall into Thursday into a little bit more consistent showers on Thursday, but not much rain accumulation is expected. So on to the 7-day forecast for Portland metro area. On Wednesday, like I mentioned, snow into rain. Thursday, possible rain-snow mix. Pretty unlikely, though, transitioning over to rain. Change with my 7-day forecast is that Friday I'm now expecting to be mainly dry with maybe an isolated pocket of rain or two, with it being actually a little warmer now in the mid-50s. Showers on Saturday, another dry day on Sunday, and then getting back into rain Monday afternoon into Tuesday, with Tuesday looking like it could be a pretty wet day, though highs will be closer to average, but not quite hitting the average mark of 62 to 63 degrees for this time of year. Low temperatures will slowly creep back up into the mid 40s as the systems on Monday and Tuesday come into our area. Corvallis, not really much different. Temperatures generally about 1 degree colder for Friday through Sunday. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as Portland. So this, I'd say about 50-50 likelihood that this is the last video on this set of snow systems. However, I will be coming out with a update to my winter weather verification, because now one is apparently needed. And I think the way too early forecast is going to need an update too, because I noticed a statistic that's coming from this particular event that could affect next winter. So stay tuned for that. That will probably be out Thursday or Friday rather than tomorrow. But otherwise, please stay safe out there and take care.